Hello, I'm Diane Barr. Welcome back to Sound Advice for Savvy Agents, where we'll be hearing from independent agents about their growth journeys, building their books of business with cities and counties. Today, I'm with Danny Fedeli, Executive Vice President of the Fedeli Group in Independence, Ohio. Thank you for being with me today, Danny.
Thanks for having us. Welcome to Cleveland.
Thank you. Tell me a little bit about how you got started writing public entity business.
We're a large benefits shop. Decided to start cross-selling. One of the first ones that I solicited was a city called Strongsville. It took a lot of years to get in there, and getting to know me, you know that I'm a persistent with a capital P.
Yes, I do.
If you want to beat me, you got to kill me. That's my motto.
I love that.
I don't quit.
Danny, when you got into public entity, tell me how you began learning the ropes.
So I relied heavily on your territory manager to make sure that while we worked on these accounts together, that A, that we knew the coverages they needed, and B, that Travelers provided them. They're one of the largest writers in the country, so it gives me confidence to go to that client knowing that I've got this organization behind me to make sure that we have the ample coverages in place.
How did you learn the coverages?
I find that the coverages aren't too terribly different than they are in the private sector. Instead of directors and officers insurance, you have public officials bond insurance.
Danny, tell me a little bit about the challenges you face when you go out and try to represent a public entity.
Sometimes the easy decision for a decision maker is no decisions. So a little bit of a perhaps sales technique I may want to use is I'll ask, how often does our existing agents do a coverage review? Then I try to use that a little bit as an opportunity to encourage them to say, this is our way of doing it. This is how we think we can benefit you in the city.
Tell me a little bit about how you explain the why of the application process to them and how you get them understanding the reasoning behind some of the information that we're looking for in the underwriting process.
It's a great question. I'm very respectful in saying, hey, we know this is a lot of work on the front end. We get it. We're here to help you best we can. But understand this, in order for the carrier and for us to make sure your coverages are appropriate, we need you to help us help you. And we're here to assist you through that process. But understand, once we get through this first year, it's a little less arduous.
Thank you so much for having us here today. It's been really great getting to know you a little bit better, getting to spend some time at your agency. We really appreciate your partnership.
We love it. Thank you.
So you think they would allow us to film this when it was a little warmer in Northeast Ohio? Right?
Maybe, but that was kind of a fun day.